Good evening, my friends. This is Johan, back with another video for you. I have, with great interest, watched the last days of media reporting about the US Air Force releasing videos and radar evidence of unidentified flying objects. It is also interesting to see that the pilots and the military investigator so blatantly are claiming that this is not of this world, again implying that the visitor is from another place else than the planet we live on. And of course, in the mainstream, it's interpreted to be from another planet, somewhere out in space, of course. If you follow my stuff, you know that I don't subscribe to the state-approved model of our universe. I do believe in aliens or entities that are separate from us, like etherical beings, dimensional entities, spirits, demonic beings, and even unknown creatures of flesh that roam among us. And I also believe that there is something and someone outside of this world. The question I'm asking is, are whatever or whoever that is outside of this world so different from us? We are inside, and there is a reason for us being forbidden to exit this most beautiful enclosed realm. My thoughts go back to the incident of Mr. Travis Walton. Indeed, he had a horrific experience with strange, small entities, but these were clearly not in charge. They were more like medical worker, biological robots, saving Travis's life from his own stupidity after he was hit by some electrical force from the strange hovering craft in the woods while showing off for his workmates and getting too close to it. The true story is not revealed in the movie. We only see the usual stuff. Evil little aliens with no feelings, and the viewpoint that Travis was abducted. The truth is that Travis was not abducted. He believes that he just happened to be in the wrong place at the right time for this accident to happen to him, and in hindsight he has stated several times that he feels like they just tried to save his life. What I find extremely interesting is that after he came back to consciousness inside the so-called spaceship, a human-looking person came and took him out of the medical room to a much bigger area where there were several other persons, even a woman. In fact, they were so human-like that he thought he could communicate and get some answers to his situation. Here is yet another interesting point. They did not in any way speak to him. This, of course, agitated Travis even more, and he was beginning to lose his temper. The people quickly grabbed hold of him, put a mask over his face, and the next thing he remembers is waking up not far from where he lived at the time. My theory is as follows. In the woods nearby, where the crew had a logging contract and was on their way home after a long day, some sort of anti-gravity vessel were conducting maintenance or some other regular activity in the forest. Let's say that this so-called spaceship with the crew had its origin from outside of this place. And by that I don't mean space. I mean from outside the dome, firmament, or put it in simple terms, from the realm of God? Or is God part of the game? Let's say from the realm of the creator or the creators of this earth realm, where all the other entities assigned to the system, in whatever capacity, has its origin and dwelling place. The anti-gravity vessel is just one of thousands of vessels assigned to maintain the repairs, observe and collect data from within this enclosed earth creation, building system that you, I, the animals, the trees and so on resides in. The human-looking individuals that Travis Walton was interacting with actually were real human beings that lives outside this system. They were the crew of the hovering maintenance vessel And when the accident with Travis happened, their protocol demanded that they immediately contain and correct the damage done to Travis Walton's biological vessel. You must stop thinking about the Earth as a planet that are completely self-reliant. Instead, think of this place as a highly controlled and unimaginable high-tech, beyond any comprehension, constructed reality game / theme park. The greatest of all time, if you will, with the most thrilling, unbelievable, and not least to say shocking twist to it. And what could this thrilling thing be? I suggest that it is that the moment you enter the game and your mind is to be connected to the enclosed Earth realm system, integrated in spirit to your destinated container embryo that has all the necessary means for success or failure, the, in quotes, game helmet you put on blocks your memory synapses, so you don't remember anything from the place you really came from, past games you've played, or your true form, being, thoughts, intentions, etc. I know this may be difficult for some to even try thinking about, but what if the reason for this Earth realm being enclosed is in fact not to separate us, protect us, or keep us away from what's outside of the boundaries of this place, and not knowing anything about what's outside? But the reason is reason. You hear me? Reason. For what do we really have if we don't have reason? I'm going deep to the core of this now. Let's say that the beings outside are not so different from you and I, but for some reason they have evolved to the state of all-knowingness, both spiritually and technologically wise. Or maybe it is just the way it is on the outside. No limits, no death, no trouble. There are no restrictions of absolutely any kind. If that state of being continues for eternities, you start to lose reason. The reason to exist, to be, to say, I am. Remember, you know everything. Everything that has happened. I literally mean absolutely everything, forever, and to the Netherlands of eternity and beyond. You can feel anything, experience anything, do anything in a nanosecond. So, the reason inevitably had to be created to survive and continue to be. And indeed, that reason, which we all are players inside, is the Earth. It is a real place, Keystone Earth, where you literally have the possibility to start living again. And that, my friends, is why we don't remember where we came from, and we don't know where we're going. If we did, the reason would start to crumble. The whole reason is reason, in all caps. Do I believe humans have discovered this secret before? Oh yes, indeed I do. What happens when the 100th monkey effect starts kicking in on this one? Well, there has been numerous great and powerful civilizations wiped out by floods or other unknown causes, like the Mayans or the Sumerians, all gone. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind that this place seemed to be under constant monitoring, maintenance and developing. From time to time even repair missions seem to have taken place, and there are even reports of flying crafts that has directly interfered with human technology, like the case with the rocket that got shot down. Or the case with the missiles that were tampered with by a UFO. A clue to the fact that some kind of monitoring is going on. is when UFOs has been witnessed over military facilities or captured on camera flying around and diving into active volcanoes. A clue to someone or something coming into this realm doing repairs of some kind is when large unidentified object is captured over extreme forest fires or nuclear disaster like Fukushima. Are they cleaning up? Cleaning up our mess? And a clue to maintenance could be the Travis Walton case. The only logical conclusion to me is that the mystery anti-gravity vessel was doing some kind of routine maintenance or data collecting activity in the forest. So it's no surprise to me that the ship had entities with unknown technology dedicated to repairing the human body. And what happened to Travis? His experience, in my humble opinion, seemed to support the notion that the vessel and its occupants were from outside this game arena, if you can call it that, on some routine mission inside it. This raises a lot of questions. I won't be able to crank it into this video, but I'll come back with further information on this matter in the coming videos. Nevertheless, if you check out my video, The Mystery of God Deepens, the notion that God and angels, who from time to time visits this realm, is in fact human in nature. I absolutely do not mean any disrespect to God by stating this. I only do so because the evidence is right here. Feel free to comment and discuss about this. I don't often comment on my videos, but indeed if there is anyone who has more concrete knowledge about this matter,